so much, Audrey Jaber, for bringing us into the room with some great fiddling music. So here we are live at Pinewoods still for another couple of weeks, and kind of loving the fact that I've got Audrey's fiddle in one ear and the Pinewoods fiddling in my other ear right now, which is very cool. I'm sorry you guys aren't able to hear what we can hear over our shoulder. Welcome to today's daily Antidote of Song. Let's all give it up to Audrey Jaber for bringing us in the room with that beautiful music. We'll get back to Audrey in just a second. Glad she's here as a song leader. We are in the middle of our Pinewoods CDSS weeks, coming in live from Pinewoods every day. And Audrey is a Pinewoods regular. And so we'll be talking to Audrey about her role at Pinewoods and also at CDSS as we chat today. Let's say hi to all the folks in the room. And all the folks out on YouTube. Thanks, gang, on YouTube for joining us today. We're glad you're here. And hi to Clelio, who's actually sitting right there. Ta-da! Here at Pinewoods with me. And hello to Candace coming in from Los Angeles. Thanks for doing our tech today. Linda in Ohio. Nice to have you with us today. Neil in Boston. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Diana coming in from Victoria, British Columbia. Sheila in Florida. Sue in Seattle. Susan G in Cincinnati, Ohio. Linda on Orcas Island. Hello, Christine. Maybe new to us today. We're glad you're here. Hi to Caroline in DC. Marion in Brighton, UK. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, reminding me that today is 1,937 consecutive days of singing here in the Daily Antidote Song. That's a lot of days. Jenny with Anna. Oh, everybody wave to Anna. Anna, you're famous now. I love it. Jenny, it's great to see you on screen today. Coming in from Suffolk, UK. Deli in Maryland. Kathy in Colorado. Anne coming in from Maryland. Hello, Maureen coming in from Edmonton, Canada. Trish in Victoria, British Columbia. Sydney in San Francisco. Kim coming in from New Hampshire. That's Kim Wallach, one of our regular song leaders here in the Daily Antidote. Storm in Massachusetts. Linda, I think I saw you. Let's see, Nancy in Washington State. Linda in Massachusetts. Fred in Maryland. Kat in Vermont. Aloysius in Massachusetts. Hoda in British Columbia. Christine in Ottawa. Let's see where we were, Nancy, Fred, Kat in Vermont, Aloysius in Mass, Loriana, Conchina, and Courtney coming in from Vermont, Kathy in California. Benet is coming in from Alaska. Woohoo! Benet, thank you for bringing Alaska into the house. Elizabeth in California. There's my mom, otherwise known as Nona, coming in from New Jersey. William and Pauline and Phil are all here coming in from Devon, UK. Nope, Newcastle, UK. Louise in Devon, UK. Julie in Ontario. Laris coming in from the UK. Jen coming in from Maryland, and some more folks still coming into the room. We've got Lindsay, we've got Annette in California, and Ben, who I think is new to us today. So we're going to wait until Ben is connected to audio. And everybody wave, hi, Ben. Hi, Ben. I think you're new to us today. We're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us here in the Daily Antidote of Song. All right, we are going to all take a deep breath because I need one. Can you hear? Maybe you can't hear the wind blowing through the pine trees. It's just a beautiful day here at Pinewoods, and we're super excited to be celebrating CDSS and Pinewoods this year in Pinewoods Centennial Year. And super excited to have with us today Audrey Jaber, frequent flyer here at Pinewoods. She's a fiddle player, musician, traditional music specialist, and she's also the membership coordinator at CDSS. So can we talk about all of the ways that the circle is like, circling? Audrey, we're glad you're here. Hello.
Hi, good morning, everybody. It's so nice to be here.
Thank you for joining us. So we are super excited to sing with us. You want to tell us what you've got and teach us something to sing with you?
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. So I'll be singing today a song called "What Will You Do When We Have No Money?" And I'll go ahead and teach some of the lines. There's not a chorus per se, but every other line in each verse repeats itself. And so what I'll go ahead and do is I'll sing the first verse and then sing the second line, and then we'll probably sing it again in a little bit slower so that you can catch along with that. So again, this is an Irish traditional song called "What Will We Do When We Have No Money?" What will we do when we have no money? And then we all sing, "Oh, true lovers, what will we do then?" Let's sing that line together. "Oh, true lovers, what will we do then?" And I'll sing, "Only hark through the town for a Hungary crown." And we'll all sing, "And we'll yodel it over again." Let's sing that last line one more time. and we'll yodel it over again. So pretty straightforward. All right, let's go ahead and sing it. What will we do when we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only hark through the town for a Hungary crown, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a sailor? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only sail on his ship, and we'll play on his lips, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a soldier? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only handle his gun, and we'll fight for the fun, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a fiddler? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only play a tune and walk on with me, man, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we have a young daughter? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only throw her on her back and walk on for the crack, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do when we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only hark through the town for a Hungary crown, and we'll yodel it over again, and we'll yodel it over again.
Wow. So beautiful. Thank you very much. Very haunting, or very, I don't know, deep. Tell us more about it.
So I originally got this song from, there's an Irish band that's around right now called Lankum, and I've been kind of obsessed with them. And this song just absolutely grabbed me the first time I heard it. And on the recording, it's actually solo singing with pipe drones underneath it. And I don't know if you guys know, but my husband is an incredible inland piper. And so I first heard this song and I was like, Ben, we have to sing this. And I'm like, just play your drones and I'm going to sing along with it. And so that's how I came to it. And unfortunately, he's in Ireland right now, or else he would be here with me with his drones. So my fiddle had to do for now. So I got it from that band, but they got it from a recording from the 1960s from an Irish singer named Mary Delaney. So I think that's the original recording or the source of this song.
Very cool. I think, did you say your husband's name is Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we have Ben and his little drones in the future here at the Daily Antidote song. But for now, today, I thought your fiddle was a very cool drone, and the way that you were plucking it not everybody necessarily has ever heard the plucked fiddle, and I think it's a really cool sound. And so thanks for bringing that to the space.
My pleasure.
We talked a little bit during sound check about how that song sort of might fit into the sort of world in which we're living now. You want to chat about that for a minute?
Yeah. I mean, as someone who relates as a full-time musician, what does it feel like to have no money? I really do think this song resonates about kind of keeping going no matter what happens, and keeping on the road and keep persevering about it. Of like, what happens if this thing happens? Well, here's what we're going to do, and we're going to keep going. So that's that part that really speaks to me, and that it's okay to marry a fiddler.
That's great. So I think you have both had a busy summer and have a busy summer still left of doing all kinds of exciting stuff. Can you share with us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so summer camps are the big thing as a professional, especially a dance musician. And so last week I just finished up at Ashoka Northern Week playing both English country dance and contra dance, and got to hang out a lot with my bandmate Max Newman, who is currently the program director of American Week at Pinewoods, and a dear, dear friend of mine. And I'm home for a week, relaxing and finishing my dissertation that I'm submitting next week. So that's my that's my form of relaxation. And for folks in the UK, it's at the University of Sheffield, and so it's been an incredible online program. And I finished that up this week, and then I meet Alex Cumming in the UK next week, Thursday, where we start an absolute marathon of gigs playing the 3 big festivals. We're doing Sidmouth, Broadstairs, and Whitby. And somewhere along there, we're going to sleep a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to work. But we're doing a bunch of concerts, some ceilidhs, and some contra dances. And I'm just so excited.
That sounds like an awesome summer. So I'm going to shout out Max Newman. He is program directing here at American this week. And, in the many hats sort of formation, we did actually see him in here when he sang with Rodney Miller on whatever day that was, maybe Wednesday. So definitely make sure if you missed that, you check that out. We've had a bunch of sort of makeshift bands pop up when we say we're going to have a song leader, and then suddenly there are 5 or 6 people standing. It's been pretty amazing. So let's see. You said you're going to go on tour with Alex. And I'm not sure, did you say enough about the fabulous organization that you work for, CDSS, who's running 6 weeks of camps here at Pinewoods, as per usual. Do you want to say anything about what else is coming up for them, both here and in other campsites?
Yeah, of course. Before I go into that, if folks don't know about CDSS, it stands for the Country Dance Song Society, and not only supports the camps that happen at Pinewoods, but there's a couple of other summer camps, and we also do a big focus on year-round programming and supporting affiliates. So any dance or concert organization, we support it across the United States and Canada, and so our work is year-round. But I have to say the summer is my favorite time because it's the time that we can all get together from everyone across the world and enjoy each other's company, both in music, song, and dance. And it's just, So there's a couple of other sessions that are happening at Pinewoods. I believe next week is Harmony Week, which is going to be amazing, and then English Week. And so there's a lot more coming up in the summer for CDSS.
Woohoo! Yeah, there's a lot more coming up at CDSS camps. Also, I think there's one in Cascade that might even have some space left in it. Can you tell us just anything you know about that one?
The camp that I know the least about. And I can't even pronounce it. Camp Quebec, I think, and it's about an hour outside of Philadelphia. And Stefan Amadon, the brother of Sam Amadon, is program directing that. So the whole Amadon family is going to be there. So if you're a fan of the Amadons, be there.
Anybody in the room a fan of the Amadons? Let's give it up for, we're going to send this to Peter. So Peter Amadon has been one of the biggest supporters, most frequent flyer hosts in here. In fact, I think at some point I recently typed in Peter Amadon's name into our spreadsheet just to see, and the number that came up was pretty crazy how many times he'd been in this room, either as a song leader or a host. So wow. Shout out to Peter Amadon and the whole Amadon family. And Audrey, so let's see, do you want to say anything more before we sing with you again?
Yeah, just one more thing. So, because Alex and I obviously can't get enough of each other playing music, we finished our 3 week tour in the UK and then home for a week. And then we're back at it doing a 2 week tour on the East Coast. So, if you're based in the East Coast, we're going to be doing a handful of concerts and contra dances on the DC area, Philadelphia, and the Boston area, and playing at Passim. And I can't remember the date, but if there's the link, check out our website. And I would love to meet all of you in person, if possible. And also, if you're in the UK, come please say hi to Alex and I at the festivals. It'd be lovely to put a name to your faces. So I'm so excited.
That's awesome. Thank you, Audrey. So we look forward to seeing you. Well, I won't see you in the UK, but definitely we'll see you on your East Coast thing, and hope lots of folks will be able to see Audrey and Alex in one or the other, or both if you're traveling.
Just follow me.
Yeah. So Anna over there, maybe she's going to be able to catch you in both locations. So Audrey, what are the sort of vague dates of your New England time? Is that September? Is that
right? So I'm going to be at Pinewoods Labor Day weekend, and then that Wednesday is our first gig after Labor Day at Passim, and we start from there.
well?
Thank
That's
you.
gonna be fun. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm going to be at Pinewoods for Labor Day weekend, so maybe we'll even run into each other, which would be really fabulous. Never met you in person, so that'd be fun. Okay, let's say another big thank you to Audrey for that beautiful song. And Audrey, I would love it if you'd sing it again.
I'd be happy to. Thank you. What will we do when we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only hark through the town for a Hungary crown, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a sailor? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only sail on his ships, and we'll play on his lips, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a soldier? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only handle his gun, and we'll fight for the fun, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we marry a fiddler? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only play a tune and walk on with me, man, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do if we have a young daughter? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only throw her on her back and walk on for the crown, and we'll yodel it over again. What will we do when we have no money? Oh, true lovers, what will we do then? Only hark through the town for a Hungary crown, and we'll yodel it over again, and we'll yodel it over again. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Audrey. That was really, really lovely. Big hand for Audrey Jaber, coming in from San Diego, California, bringing us a great song for the day. And a shout out to Audrey's mom, who said she's her biggest fan, but I don't know. There might be a lot of folks in the room that would argue with that. No, I'm her biggest fan. Shout out to Audrey's mom, and shout out to all the new folks we have in the room today. Shout out to Anna Alter, the Daily Antidote Song Program Manager, and Erica and Sam over there. That's pretty cool. Maybe it says Sam, and maybe it says something more. I can't see. Okay, lots and lots of love to all the gang in here for coming today and for being here. Audrey, thank you again. We can't wait to see you on Labor Day camp here at Pinewoods. And let's say goodbye to all the folks who came into YouTube. No, actually, first, let's tell everybody what we've been doing over here. So we are in the middle of celebrating our Country Dance and Song Society and Pinewoods Week partnerships here in the Daily Antidote of Song. This week is American Dance and Music Week. We've had an amazing week here at American with Lisa Greenleaf and Janine Smith, dance callers. They were new to us and they sang in the space. Lexi Ugolo, who we've met in here before, here live with us at Pinewoods. It was amazing. Rodney Miller on Wednesday showed up with a gaggle of folks. Make sure you check that out. He was also new to us, as were most of the folks that were singing with him, but not all. Paula Bradley on Thursday, also new to us, also showed up with a bunch of folks. Check that one out. Audrey Jaber, thank you so much again for being here today on Friday, bringing us more CDSS and Pinewoods music. We've got Jeff Warner coming in tomorrow from New Hampshire. And then on Sunday, we have Julia Friend coming in live at the beginning of the Harmony Week here at Pinewoods, and we'll be streaming all week again here from Pinewoods. But please note that starting on Sunday with Julia Friend, we are streaming at 11:30 and not at noon, because lunch during Harmony Week is at noon. So we're going to be for the whole week streaming a half an hour early. If you miss it, it's not too big of a deal because you can go to YouTube and still watch it. And we'll make sure the links go out on those days onto our various social media so that you can find us. But please keep in mind, Sunday, 11:30, right here in the Daily Antidote. We've never done this before, so it'll be really interesting to see how many of you actually get out of bed or stay up, depending on where you are, and join us. All right, another big shout out to Audrey Jaber. Thank you so much. Another shout out to Pinewoods Camp in their centennial year and CDSS for partnering with us. Let's say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. All right, now we really can. And goodbye to Audrey. Thanks, Audrey. And thanks and goodbye to Clelio, who's coming in from right next to me here at Pinewoods. And Candace coming in from LA. Thanks to both of you for running tech today. Neil in Boston, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, Sheila in Florida, Sue in Seattle, Linda on Orcas Island, Caroline coming in from DC, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Nope, that's Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. Jenny and little puppy Anna. Everybody wave to Anna again. That's the most adorable thing. Laris coming in from the UK with her beautiful hearts background. Maureen in Edmonton. Nice to see you on camera today. Trish in Victoria, British Columbia. Sydney in San Francisco. Kim coming in from New Hampshire. That's Kim Wallach, one of our song leaders here in this room. Anna, Erica, and I think Sam, thanks for being here today, gang. Annette in California, Julie in Ontario, Canada, Athena in Brooklyn, reminding me that today is day 1,937 consecutive days of singing here in the Daily Antidote. Diana coming in from Victoria, British Columbia, Marion in Brighton, UK, Hoda in British Columbia, Deborah in Kentucky, Benet coming in from Sitka, Alaska. That's pretty darn cool. Fred in Maryland, Anne in Maryland, Susan in Cincinnati, Ohio, Deli in Maryland. Oh, and there's Audrey's mom. Everybody wave to Audrey's mom. I'm putting her right up there next to Audrey. Ta-da! Thanks for being here. Let's see where we were. Susan in Ohio, Deli in Maryland, Christine coming in from Ottawa, Storm in Massachusetts, Linda in Massachusetts, Linda in Ohio, Nancy in Washington State, Kathy in Colorado, Kat in Vermont. I see William, Pauline, and Phil over there in Newcastle, UK. Thanks, gang, for being here today. Kat in Vermont, Aloysius in Mass. Look, we've got Ben from the CDSS, something I can't see, but I'm really glad you're here. Everybody wave to Ben. I think he's new in our space today. Nice to see you, Ben. Let's see, Kat, Aloysius in Mass, Kathy in California, Elizabeth in California. My mom, hi, Nona, coming in from New Jersey. Louise in the UK. That's Devon, UK. Anne, maybe new to us in Amherst. No, that's our Anne. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you today. Anne has a wet head. I didn't recognize her. All right, Kay in Texas and Jen coming in from Maryland. Let's give another big shout to the folks on YouTube. Wait, Alex Cumming is coming into the room. So we have to stay here at least long enough to all wave to Alex, right? All right. Let's all wait until Alex's sound is connected so that we can see that he can hear us. Everybody wave to Alex Cumming, who is in the house here in the Daily Antidote. All right, Alex, it's so fun. We're closing, but we're all waving to you. Hello, Alex. We love you, and we can't wait to be part of your tour with Audrey. And thanks, everybody, again for joining us today. See you all tomorrow right here on the Daily Antidote song. Ciao, gang.